Hello friends and welcome, I'm Mike Birmingham and you're welcome to this fourth edition of Mike's Miscellany for 2021. This week we see some classic cars, a 1974 housing brochure from Dublin. Also we see what some things parents said in the past, but you probably never say now. In addition to that, we see some animal crackers as well and have some wise words. First, our brain teaser. Another classic one this week. What came first, the chicken or the egg? It's one people have pondered for generations. We'll have a look at that later. Now, a vintage picture. Classic cars are always worth a look over. Some are quite unusual, like this BMW Isetta from 70 years back in 1950. It might be a Beamer, but I'd say it was quite a squeeze for this couple to get in or out of it. Single file, please. But it was popular. So much so, here's Cary Grant, the famous actor, in one taken in Munich in Germany. Now, if money was no object and you were in 1930s America, then this 1936 Auburn Roadster could be just the model for you. A slinky beast of a car, the stuff that classic vintage photos are made of. To Earth Matters. The latest AIB Sustainability Index shows that 53% of people are hoping to live more sustainably, while 2/3 or 66% want to reduce the amount of packing and single-use plastics they use. Almost half of the respondents, 48%, said they will demand more sustainable food options from their supermarket, but half said they don't take the environmental impact of deliveries into account when they're online. The findings also show that we are taking responsibility for change in our own lives through the choices we make about energy efficiency and waste reduction. The research is said to be a wake-up call for those businesses who need new ways of relating to Irish customers in a post-COVID world. Although 94% believe that human activity is having a negative impact on the planet, and 56% believe human activity is mainly responsible for climate change, just 48% said they would be willing to pay a little more for greener home heating, and 44% said they would pay more for greener electricity. And now for some Irish nostalgia. Some events from this week back in time include January 28th, 1981. Daniel O'Donnell makes his first professional appearance at a club in Thurles as part of his sister Margot's band. January 31st, 1953. The Princess Victoria, a British Railways car ferry steamer bound for Larne in Northern Ireland, sinks in the Irish Sea in one of the worst gales in living memory, claiming the lives of 128 passengers and crew. January 31st, 1999, the end of an era in maritime history is reached as the high-tech world takes over from the old. Manually operated Morse code radio services. For over 100 years, the dot system, operated by radio officers, served shipping very well, but it's now superseded by a state-of-the-art telecommunications network. Marine Minister Michael Woods marks the historic occasion at Valentia Coast radio station in County Kerry as the use of Morse ends in this country, Belgium, Denmark and Iceland. Back to 1974 now, and a housing brochure for Pinebrook in Malahide Road in Dublin. These houses were built by Abbey Construction at the time. Their strapline was, "The style of living to suit you." And they offered Dubliners a wide variety of lifestyle, location and house price. The 70s styling is super distinctive and very much on trend for the time, thanks to David Pash on Facebook for the brochure. Question of the week now. What were some of the things said in the past but you don't hear these days? Well, let's try a few of them. Stop acting the maggot. Ask St. Anthony to find it for you. I want to be able to see my face in those shoes. Why can't you be like the children next door? Ask your father. If you want to act like a child, then I'll treat you like one. It's like talking to a brick wall. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Money doesn't grow on trees, you know. Wipe that smile off your face or I'll do it for you. Were you born in a barn? You get no pudding until you finish your dinner. There are many more, and we'll include them in another edition. But what are some of the expressions you remember from the past? Let us know in the comments below. And now to video. Here's a dog who seems to possess an uncanny sense of balance. I couldn't even do this myself. Well done, and thanks to Ella Flaxman for that one. And from 9gag on Facebook, here's a dog that's basically saying to the cat, look here, if I can't do it, then you can't either. Now to our brain teaser answer. What came first, the chicken or the egg? What's the answer to this one? Well, dinosaurs apparently laid eggs long before there were chickens. So what came first? Dinosaurs. Never knew that one. Anyway, the final word, quote or affirmation for this week. You have permission to rest. You're not responsible for fixing everything that is broken. And you don't have to try and make everyone happy. For now, take time for you. Take time to replenish. A couple of things from the last week there. Hope you found them of interest. And if you have any interesting bits and pieces, do pass them along to us here on the Miscellany. As always, your company is appreciated. Look out for one another. Take care, and we'll talk to you on the next edition. Till then, bye for now.
From the home studio of Michael Birmingham,